Alright, let's do this thing. Booyah! What up, you guys? Welcome back to one of these videos. In today's video, this is actually the part 2 video of how I make my daily juggling videos to Instagram. If you haven't checked out the first part, go check it out there. But yeah, so how I actually make the video for Instagram. And like I said in the first part, I make everything with my phone because that way it's easy, it's fast, and I can make videos every single day. If I would make it with a camera and then put the video onto my computer, then edit it on my computer, then put it here on my phone, and then from my phone to Instagram. Oh, sorry, it's the sparkling water. So if I would do that, it would take a long time. So with this, it's much easier, it's much faster, plus I don't have to carry my camera, I don't have to carry anything. What I carry is my phone and my lenses. Now, so 3 things that I need. I need the phone for the film, for the videos and everything. I use lenses. Now these are Moment lens. I bought them, they're not paying me anything, so I'm not going to say anything about them. But this is the wide angle lens, this is what I mostly use. I had the wide angle lens and then the fisheye lens. It's pretty much, if you buy the lenses, you have to buy the case as well because the lens attaches to the case like that. But what it actually does is allows you to put the camera closer to you. So, and the fisheye is even more, you can put more closer, but that goes a little bit like round picture. So I don't use that as much. But so what it allows you to do is not to put the camera so far away, and you can film much wider and higher videos. So if you do some juggling that you draw really high throws, then you don't have to put the camera like 20 meters away. You can actually just put the wide lens there, and it can be a few meters away and still take quite great picture, okay, or video in this case. So that is why I use the lenses. So you need the phone, I use the lenses, and then you have an app for filming. You don't need it, but sometimes when the conditions, the lighting and everything is not perfect, then you can get better quality if you have some movie video software on your phone, because the native app, the camera app, doesn't allow you to do any settings, okay, or change any settings. So what I use is a Movie Pro. The reason why I use Movie Pro is when I got the phone, like this is old 1.5 years ago, there was 2 good ones. There was the Filmic Pro and the Movie Pro. And the Movie Pro had Bluetooth in it, so I could use a Bluetooth microphone. Filmic Pro didn't have. Filmic Pro now has. So if I would get now one, I would get the Filmic Pro. But because I already bought the Movie Pro, I'm just using the Movie Pro. So I have the Movie Pro app. That is what I use to film. So today, earlier, I filmed a video using the Movie Pro. So this is actually the camera setup that I use. I have the camera, I have the background, I have everything, and I got my equipment. Then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do it. Now, just to say quickly about the actual settings, is that I film in 30 frames per second. This phone can film in 4K, but I don't film in 4K because it takes so much space on your phone. If I want a good quality video, then I film 4K. But because I'm not looking for the best quality video, I don't film the 4K because then I don't need to empty my phone every single day. So I film the highest quality 1080p that I can, and I film in 30 frames per second. Now, the reason why I film in 30 frames per second and not in 24 frames per second, which is like more cinematic, I think with juggling, 30 looks better. It just looks better because you get a little bit of that motion blur, the natural motion blur with 24 frames. But with juggling, I think it looks too much. It's like, I'm not used to it. I think it looks much better in 30. So that's why I film in 30. If I'm going to do some cinematic things, I'm going to film in 24 for sure. But juggling most part for this Instagram and tutorials, I film in 30. So 1080p, 30 frames per second, the best quality that I can get in the Movie Pro. So that is the settings that I use. Alright. Okay, so let me show you exactly how I use the Movie Pro. This is not going to be a tutorial, I just show you very quickly the settings that I use. So, you open up the Movie Pro, boom, and it's like that. You can see the camera that I'm filming on. So then, I have here my preset. You can have different frame rates. I have the frame 30. So this is 30 frames per second. And then I'm going to put the shutter. Now the shutter is usually double. But if you're having some fluorescent lights, like my training hall, then you cannot put double the frame rate. It's like if you film in 30 frames per second, usually you put 60. But because if you put that 60, you can see the blinking. So then I actually downgrade it into 50. And with the 50, I don't get that blinking. So I use that 50 if I have to. Then ISO you want to put as low as you can. So the more light you have, the more lower you can put it. So you just look until it's like good, not too bright, not too dark. Alright, there. And then I go for the white balance, and then you set up the white balance. So if it's too dark, like too bright, depending on where you are, what the lights are, you have to put it lower. And that is pretty much it. Then it's autofocus, and I go from there. Then I just put it up, I put my water bottle down, I put this, hit record, and that is it. So that is my Movie Pro settings. So it takes literally that long. It's usually I do it while I walk in there. So I just put the settings and I look, it's done. So now I did it, I filmed the video, now I have the video here. And then I'm going to shorter it. So just make it shorter until I actually did this already with this video, so I'm not going to do it now. But you just cut the part that you want, okay? And I always film just one. For this daily videos, it's just one clip. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a thumbnail. So what I do, I take the video and I scroll through the video to see if there is some that I like this. So you go up and down to see, and I actually know what it is. So I was thinking that probably one of these behind the neck throw things. Ooh, look at that. It's like a triangle with a very funky face. This is cool. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to use this screenshot to make thumbnail for the video. So if I go to Instagram, and if you see that I have these thumbnails that it says the name of the video, so this is what I'm going to do now. So to create that, I use Canva, whatever, Canva. Canva is a free app that you can use to make these pictures, thumbnails, and create menus, business cards, whatever. So I'm going to make a new Instagram and empty. So put camera roll, put the screenshot that I just did. And then let's see, you can put it in the center. If it's not, that's good. Now I'll put a filter on it. The filter that I use in Canva is usually chills or festive. And now, yeah, the festive looks better. Usually it's festive, but you don't have to put like intensity to 100. Now it's 0. And now you can put it more. So 0 and 100. So I just go a little bit up and down to see when it's good. And it's usually around 60 to 70. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. So then I'm going to add graphics. I'm going to add square, make it big, to get that line up there. We're going to change it into black. And you can also change the intensity here. I'm going to put it quite high. Not all the way high, but just a little bit transparent. Then add some text. Let's call this just the sequence with capital letters. Wait. Sequence, like that. Then I'm going to change the font into Adumu regular, a little bit bigger, change it into white. I color grade my videos, the text. Like if it's white, I got white clubs, it's clubs videos. If it's orange, I got orange rings, so it's going to be a ring video. So there's the photo, plus there is the text color that shows you what it's going to be, and so on. If I have red balls, it's going to be red. If I have pink balls, it's going to be pink, and so on and so on. So It's white now, a little bigger, maybe like that much. Usually from 90 to 100. Then change the spacing a little bit wider because that's hard font to read. And yeah, now if you noticed, I move it there to the left. You can see the screenshot because, but it's done now. So share. Let me just take the photo first. It's done now. Sometimes what happens, the text or something bounces off a little bit. Then just go back and do it again. But it's good. Record. Now it's recorded to the camera photos. Ready, and I'm done. And you can see there's a bunch of other that I've done here. Cool. So that is it. Now I have my video and I have my thumbnail. Now let's put them together. And for the editing software that I use, oh yeah, first of all, why did I put the text on the side? So here, if you can see, they put this little camera. When you make Instagram videos on your profile here, you can see it puts the camera logo on the right upper corner. And I don't want that to be blocking the text. So if I can, every time I can, I try to put the text this side so you can actually see the text, what it's all about. Because I want people to easily, when they want to find club stuff, I want them to be able to scroll down and easily find club stuff or ring stuff or whatever. So that is why I do that. But now I use the InShot app for this. Edit the video, new. And now I'm gonna make this video. So this is now, you can choose the frame that you're gonna put in. This is the normal. This will be the 1:1 ratio for Instagram, and that is what I'm gonna use. Now you can zoom in, and I'm gonna zoom in all the way in. And this is now the video. And I don't want that noise, so I'm gonna take the sound away. Now, actually, let's see if there's a way to put a little filter on it, because there's a lot of these. Actually, the film looked good, and this looked good. That looks even better. So let me put this, but you have to do 100. A little bit, yeah. So now there's a little bit of filter on it. And then I'm gonna add video. I'm gonna add the ending video, which is my jumping mastery thing. Now it has a music, that's why it's video, but I don't want it to have music now because I'm gonna add music. Canvas, like that. Then I'm gonna add photo, the thumbnail that we did, move it to the front, change the duration. Now the duration is how long it shows that picture. Now because it's a picture and it's a thumbnail, I don't want it to show it in the video, so I put it as short as I can. So in InShot app, it's 0.1 second. Now if you would do it in some other app, then it would be only one frame, and then you cannot see it at all. With this, you can see just a small glimpse, but that's enough. Okay, so the audio is gone. Now let's put it in the beginning and add music. Now you can add your own tracks that you have in your iTunes or whatever on your phone, but because of the copyright laws, I don't want to use copyrighted music. So InShot actually supplies some music. So let's use this. Yeah, what a disco. Right, then I'm gonna fade it out. So this is my music now, and it's gonna automatically fade out at the beginning. So done, and you can watch it now. It's good. You can add some transitions if you like. You can put here. You can go like some transitions or some whatever. I'm not gonna put like no transition now. I want it to have transition. Save. Now it's processing video, so it's exporting it, making it. I have to wait a little bit. It takes maybe, I don't know, 10-20 seconds, depending on how awesome video you made. That's gonna show. It's processing. Boom, it's done. And that's it. Now if you go to your pictures, your photos, here on the newest one, latest, is the video that we just made. Okay, So that is it. That is how you make a video. One quick thing that I do is when I post it actually to Instagram, I have here a pages file, and in the pages I have a text file. I have actually a few different ones, but I have like a long list of hashtags, and then I copy the hashtags, and then when I go to Instagram, I'm gonna paste those hashtags. So I don't have to write down like 20, 30 hashtags every time. Now, I actually don't put like all the hashtags. I have like a base of 20 hashtags, and I have a few different ones, a few different lists, because I don't want to use always the same ones. But I copy paste about 20 hashtags, and then those are like general juggling, juggling life, juggling every day, juggler, juggle, stuff like this, hashtags, and of course my name and stuff like this that I'm going to use with every video. And then I have some other hashtags, and once I posted it, I'm going to copy paste that plus add, if I'm doing club juggling videos, I'm going to add club juggling, juggling club, juggling clubs. If I'm doing ring juggling, then hashtag ring juggling, and ball juggling, like whatever. So depending on the video that I do, I add a few hashtags to that as well. But it makes it much easier to copy and paste hashtags in there. But I try to use relevant hashtags, so that's why it's not always the same hashtags. So that's why I add a few more different ones depending on what I do. But all the general ones like juggling, juggle, juggler, those are always the same. Cool. So that is it. That is how you do that, all the thing with your phone. So to make daily videos, how do you make it in phone? This is how you do it. Now I'm gonna show you I'm gonna make one more video that I haven't done, just to show you without talking how fast it actually is. So I'm not gonna talk, I'm just gonna press some music to play, put the record, and I'm just gonna do it, and that will be the end of the video. Anyways, that's coming next. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, if you want to see more, definitely subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Boom!